Okay, YouTube. So, here I am again with another video. I know it's been a while. Excuse my voice and everything. I'm trying to get over a cold. But I thought it was time I showed you guys my herb collection. And obviously my altar went through a little change. This is not a normal thing. This is just my tea. So, it's gonna be a long video. So, sit back, relax, make a cup of tea. Go ahead and pause me so you can make that tea. And let's get to it. First off, this is my mortar and pestle that I use to grind up any herbs I need to. I especially like using this to grind up, oh Lord, catnip. My cat seems to like it better that way. So if I ever want to give him a little bit, I'll just, grind it up in there. This is really not pertaining to this video, but this is just a wand I'm working on, and then this has all of my offerings for my deities and stones that go with each one. So we're going to put that there. One bit of warning. There are some herbs in here that you don't want to start working with until you've fully done the research. One of them being St. Johnswort, Valerian. Just make sure you're careful when working with them and know the proper dosages if you're going to be ingesting these herbs. Because you don't want to take too much and then end up having to go to the hospital for it, and then yeah, it doesn't work that way. Sorry guys. But we'll start with some of my bigger containers first. This used to have more in it, but yeah, as you can tell, they're not all gonna be like Tupperware containers. I do repurpose some containers, but this is my mint, and it's just regular mint. It used to be an old dog treat container, but like I said, it used to be fuller. It used to be like up to here. That's how much mint I usually use. Just really like mint. It's good for so many things. If you're cold, if you have a cold, if you have a migraine, relaxation, body aches, that sort of thing. It's really good for that. Next one is my candela. I just repurposed a coffee container for that. And as you can tell, this one's really full. I'm hoping to make an infused oil with it soon, so I can make some balms and stuff for healing. Because this stuff is like amazing for healing balms. Again, excuse me, holy crap. We got some cinnamon sticks here. These I haven't taken out of the container. I don't see a need to. I mean, they're pretty nice in here. I don't have to worry about anything happening to them if they're in here. Then, on the purpose of, holy cannoli, I have too much stuff in here. On the idea of cinnamon, I also have ground cinnamon. I know it's weird to have both stick and ground version, but this just makes it easier to make like my own incense cones, whereas this I would have to grind up by hand, and that could take a while. So this is good for like incense things and wanting to add a certain level of spice to things for that. Then we have my ground ginger. Now this it is not a seasoning container. This used to house scented soy wax. So I made sure to wash it really, really good because I was going to be putting edible stuff in it. But this is ground ginger that I got from ginger root tablets. So it's 100% ginger root powder. It's organic. And just really nice. And then if I really had wanted to, I could have reused the vegetable caplets it was in. And then we have, okay, so this looks like Tazo Gingerly Jasmine tea, but it is not. It is my basil. If I can open this up now. Sorry, you guys, that I'm moving this camera so much. Oh, it's getting everywhere. Yeah. Lovely basil. It's good for cooking. It's good for a variety of things. I like to use it in my spells more than cooking. But every now and then, you can just not get past the scent of fresh basil. And yes, these are all dried herbs, but they were dried fresh. So I know where they're sourced. Most of them come from the same place, like the basil, the candela, and the mint. All came from the same place. The ginger, the ground cinnamon, and the cinnamon sticks did not. And then we have chamomile. This is really good for like sleep tonics and such. It adds a layer of relaxation that lavender sometimes can't give you. And then we have Jasmine Flower. I had originally got the Jasmine Flower. I originally got most of these herbs for some tea mixes I've been hoping to make. And now that I've just cleaned some jars, I can make them. But for the jasmine leaves, or jasmine flowers, they're good for something called a dream tea. Only problem is I don't have rose petals to put in there. So I'm thinking I might just use rose hips instead. Because they're pretty close. Well, they're from the same plant at least. Don't know if it'll work though. All I can do is try it. And then there's mullein. This one I'm still doing some research on, but apparently it is safe to ingest because, excuse me, holy cannoli, because it is also part of my, little tea recipes. Actually, mullein is in the Psychic Healing tea. And this is China black tea, so that'd be like oolong, elderflowers, nettle, burdock root, mullein, and rose hips. But yeah, normally I wouldn't have bought this without knowing more properties about it, but I trust the place where I get all these herbs from. So it's not like I have to worry on if pesticides were used or not. All of it's 100% organic, freshly dried. Excuse me again. I am starting to just die here. And then we have rose hips. I bought more than an ounce this time because I also just like to pop these open and eat them. They're very good. Like, they're a little nice crunchy snack. See, that's what they kind of look like. And I just like to take about a hand, like a little pinch like this, and just pop it in my mouth. Really tasty and crunchy. They're even better when you suck on them for a little bit. They kind of have a sweet floral taste to them. I know it sounds weird, but it kind of reminds me of tea. And then we have sorry, I had to finish chewing those rose hips. I had a mishap trying to put more mint in my container, and I accidentally started putting some nettle in there. So now I have this healthy mix of peppermint and nettle, which, isn't too bad. And let me see. Oh yeah, nettles and that psychic healing. So there is that. I got some lemon balm. Stuff's supposed to be pretty good. There were a few items I wasn't able to find for for a couple of the teas, like elderflowers and eyebright. So if anyone knows of a good place to get some of that from, I would be most appreciative. I need to relabel these. The stickers aren't sticking on them anymore. Yeah, that's lemon balm. I got some rubbed sage this time. I mean, I still have my not my smudge sticks, my cleansing sage sticks, but I don't have them here because I can't really burn anything in my apartment. Oh, apparently I just have herbs everywhere on here. I know, it's a little ironic, but this is what I house my mugwort in. Let's just open this up here. I made a pillow, like a dream pillow out of this stuff. And it is just amazing. But yeah, it's just fluffiness. All of the fluffiness. And then we have, oh my. Oh, this one lost its label. I want to say this one's the Valerian. Yes, this one is the Valerian. The Valerian. So this is one of the ones you have to be careful with. It's really good for like sleep tonics and stuff, but you have to be careful. Too much and you can make yourself really, really sick. So just be careful when you're working with something like Valerian. Okay, I don't want to hear anyone saying, oh, Raven Moonleaf told me to use this for sleep tonics. And I didn't think that this was going to happen. No, just be very careful, do your research, make sure you have the proper dosage. Don't be stupid, please. Oh, that tea is really good. And then I just have a package of oolong tea in here. I know, odd to have in with my herbs, but why not? Here's the other one. Here's another one you have to be careful with. St. Johnswort. This is good for like depression and all that kind of stuff, but be careful. Be very, very careful with this. Just like Valerian, you can end up putting yourself in the hospital if you use the wrong dosage. That is just dangerous. I'm going to put you on top of something else. I'm running out of room. But yeah, there's that one. Here's just some rosemary, some dried rosemary. Sadly, this is not my rosemary. My rosemary plant died. My lavender is still doing good. It's still producing, but it died. And then I can never know how to pronounce this, but echinacea, I think is how it's pronounced. You know, the stuff that's supposed to be really good for like colds and everything. Super expensive. I think it was like $5 an ounce. So I only got an ounce. But I'm hoping to be making a cold remedy for that soon. Cold remedy with that soon. I mean, not right now, obviously. I keep losing labels. I need to relabel this stuff. Holy cannoli. This is yarrow. I think this is, I can't remember, because like I said, I bought most of these herbs for teas. I haven't done my research on them fully yet, so don't do what I did and buy it and, you know, not doing research on it. But I had the recipes of how much I needed per blend, so it's not like I'm being a complete idiot and just buying it and just adding it nilly-willy. Because, like, see right here? All of them have measurements. If you can even read that. Like, here, 6 tablespoons of the China black tea. Or, here, 6 tablespoons of rose petals. Here's for the yarrow, the psychic tea. 4 tablespoons there. So, it's not like I'm being an idiot, a complete idiot, and I'm just using it nilly-willy. But I still plan on doing more research on that soon. And then here's some thyme. Beautiful thyme. You can always use more thyme. I'm sure anyone would agree with that. Now this kind of scares me because it looks more like a wood, but this is burdock root. Yeah, it kind of scares me, not gonna lie. But it's for one of the teas, so hopefully it doesn't taste too bad. If it does, that's why honey was discovered. And then Faithful Lavender. Got some Irish breakfast tea. I need this one for another tea blend, so gotta love me some fresh Irish breakfast. Oh my gosh. Here's the pure nettle that didn't get mixed in with everything else. And then we have, oh, I am down to my last container. And you're gonna laugh at it probably. It is the smallest container I own, but it is a container of whole cloves. Now see, I like adding these to things like potions and tonics when I want a layer of protection. Like I normally add a couple of these into my sleep tonics for protections from nightmares and stuff like that. Also, it's needed, I think, for the psychic tea. So it's pretty nice. Hopefully I will be able to relabel everything here so it's properly labeled. For my next video, I might start doing a series going deeper into the knowledge of all of these herbs and what they're used for. For the teas, since I do have 2 of them in here, I don't know yet if I will do videos on those separately, but right now I'm trying to still figure out how to how to get the video off of my phone to the computer so I can edit it, but it probably won't be until next video. So until then, merry meet and happy midsummer.